Hello everyone, welcome to Finance Wisdom channel. In this video, we're going to talk about how to make money by doing what you love. If you're new to this channel, do like and subscribe to the channel. For many people, finding their passion is a lifelong journey. They may try out a few different careers before they find the one that feels right. Others may have a clear idea of what they want to do from a young age. But regardless of how you find your passion, it's always worth pursuing. When you find something you're passionate about, it can feel like you've finally found your place in the world. Suddenly, all your hard work and dedication makes sense, and when you're able to turn your passion into a career, it can be truly fulfilling. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Of course, not everyone is lucky enough to find their passion early on. It takes years of trial and error for some people before they figure out what they want to do. But even if it takes a while to find your calling, it's always worth the effort. So, today, we will be discussing how to make money by doing what you love. Identifying your passion. Have you ever wondered what your passion is? Like most people, you probably have a pretty good idea of what interests you. However, when it comes to finding your passion, it can be a bit more challenging. Here are a few tips to help you identify and find your passion. First, think about what you enjoy doing. What do you do that makes you feel happy and fulfilled? What are the activities that make you lose track of time? These are all clues that can help point you in the right direction. Second, consider your skills and strengths. What are you naturally good at? What do others always come to you for help with? Once again, this can be helpful clues in finding your passion. Third, don't be afraid to explore new things. Trying new things is a great way to expand your horizons and learn more about yourself. Who knows? You may just find your passion in something completely unexpected. Ultimately, only you can decide what your passion is. By taking some time to reflect on what you enjoy and what you're good at, you'll be well on your way to finding it. From the day we are born, we constantly evolve and grow as individuals. As we grow older, we develop interests and hobbies that can sometimes turn into passions. Their passion is something they have known about since they were young for some people. For others, it might be something they discovered later on in life. There's nothing quite like the feeling of finding your passion. It can be something you've been interested in for years or something that comes out of nowhere and surprises you. Either way, it's a great feeling when you finally find something that you're genuinely passionate about. And once you find it, there's no turning back. You'll be eager to learn more, do more, and experience everything your passion offers. So, don't be afraid to explore until you find what lights your fire. It'll be worth it in the end. Follow your heart, follow your passion. You've probably heard the saying, follow your heart. But what does that mean? Most people interpret it as follow your passion in life. And while that's important, there's more to it than that. Following your heart also means being true to yourself, even when it's not easy. It means listening to your intuition and making choices aligned with your values. It means living with intention and purpose. In short, it means living a life that is authentic and real. If you're ever feeling lost or uncertain, remember to follow your heart. It will always lead you to where you need to be. One of the most important things you can do when setting yourself up for success is to follow your passion. When you do something you love, it's much easier to be successful. You'll be more motivated and excited to work on the things that matter most to you, and that will lead to better results. So if there's something you're interested in, go for it. It might not be easy at first, but the result will be worth it. So, follow your passion and chase it. All great things starts with a burning desire and passion. If you genuinely want something, don't let anyone or anything get in the way of what you want. There are no shortcuts in life, only hard work and dedication. When you set a goal, break it down into small steps that are easily achievable and reward yourself along the way. If you stay focused on your goals, you will eventually achieve them. Monetize your passion. You love what you do. You would do it for free. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't get paid for your passion. There are many ways to monetize your passion and make a living doing what you love. One way to monetize your passion is to sell products or services related to your love. This could include anything from selling handmade jewelry to offering coaching services. If you have a skill or knowledge base that others can benefit from, there's a good chance you can monetize it. Another way to monetize your passion is to use it to promote other products or services. For example, if you're passionate about fitness, you could become affiliate for a fitness equipment company. Or if you're passionate about fashion, you could start a blog or YouTube channel where you can review and recommend different brands and styles. The bottom line is that there are many ways to monetize your passion. So, don't be afraid to brainstorm some ideas and see what might work for you. You could be making money doing something you love with a little effort. Turn it into a career. Save more, earn more. Turning your passion into a career can be a great way to make a living doing something you love. However, it's essential to keep in mind that not all passions are suited to becoming careers. For example, suppose your passion is watching television. In that case, it's unlikely that you'll be able to turn that into a full-time job. However, suppose you have a passion for writing, teaching, or design. In that case, there are many ways to turn those passions into a successful careers. The key is to start by identifying your skills and then finding ways to use those skills to pursue your passion. For example, if you're passionate about writing, you could become a freelance writer or start a blog. If you're passionate about teaching, you could become a tutor or an online teacher. And if you're passionate about design, you could start your design studio or become a freelance designer. There are endless possibilities for turning your passion into a career. The key is to get creative and think outside the box. With some hard work and determination, you can make your dream job a reality. When you pursue a career in something you're passionate about, you often earn more money, and when you love what you do, you're also more likely to save more of your earnings. A career is a big part of your life, so it only makes sense to choose one to make you both happy and prosperous. It can be tough to find the right balance, but when you do, it'll be worth it in the long run. We all know the saying, do what you love and the money will follow. And while it's true that you shouldn't chase after money for its own sake, it's also essential to make sure you're doing what you can to monetize your passion. After all, if you're going to spend your life doing something, you might as well make a good living at it. When you find your passion, it is essential to pursue it. Why? Because passions make us happy. They are the things that bring joy into our lives. And not only that, but passions can also lead to successful careers. If you can find a way to turn your passion into a job, then you will never have to work a day in your life. So, if you haven't already, take some time to think about what your passion might be. It could be anything from writing and photography to cooking and hiking. Once you have identified your passion, don't be afraid to pursue it with everything you got. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Thank you and goodbye.